It's Brittany, and today I'm going to be showing you a Model's Own haul that I did. Well, it wasn't really a Model's Own. I ordered it off of ASOS, and I ordered some of the Model's Own color chrome eyeshadow kits. I ordered them in every color that they had. They are supposed to be more like kind of, and I wouldn't say a dupe, but they are supposed to be like the Stila eye foils that were released. I ordered 5 of them. I had to count it while I was in there. Alright, so I'm just going to get into it. The first color that I have here is Platinum. And it comes in its own little cute little bag. And it says, this kit contains 1 color chrome eyeshadow, 1 intensifying eye primer, and 1 mixing tray. And I have tried these. I cannot seem to get them right, no matter what I do. I've tried it every way that it said. I've tried it on its own. I've tried it with using the primer mixed in. The only thing that I have not tried is actually putting the primer on and then applying it. So I think, sorry, I'm getting my scraping tool. I think that is what I'm going to try today. I will show you what they look like mixed in the tray by itself. Yeah, I can use this. Mixed in the tray, and I will apply them, not on my eyes because I already have eyeshadow on, because I didn't think ahead, because that's what I do. But, alright, so it comes with the tiny little pot, the liquid eye primer, and then the little tray. Alright, so first I'm going to start off by just swatching it, and this is what comes off. Beautiful. Oh, I still have. If you saw my first bi-monthly 20, you will know that I tried out a 24-hour eye chrome by Maybelline, and I can't seem to get it off me. And so that is what it looks like all by itself. Beautiful. And it does apply smoothly. But I don't know if you can see this or not. It's getting stuck in all of the creases of my hand. And it's very, very patchy. Like, can you see? Like, there's chunks here, there's chunks missing there, and then it's thick up there. Now that is applying it on its own without the eye primer. Now, I'm going to apply the eye primer first, and then apply it on top of it. And that gave a better finish. It's not as intense. I wonder if I can build it up though. Still coming off a little bit patchy, not as patchy as that one obviously, but as you can see it's still coming off a little bit patchy in certain areas. And now the last thing I'm going to do is use the mixing tray. So I'm going to plop 1 little drop in here, and I'm going to take my scraper and I'm going to mix it. And then I am going to grab a synthetic brush. Maybe that's my problem. I've tried it though with every brush cut that I like, every type of brush that I have, and it doesn't want to be friends with this brush. Yeah. It applies streaky and gets caught in my brush, and I can show you. I'll make another one. And I will use this brush. And this, like, that was like right up there was with the synthetic, and this is this one right here. It's literally just chunks. It doesn't even swipe. So, but it does seem though that applying this primer on first and then taking a little bit of it on your finger and rubbing it into the actual primer, or where the primer is, seems to work the best. And it is very beautiful, this color. This is the platinum color. Alright, so now that I've shown you, like, this is never I'm gonna look like a tin man going to pick up my kids from school later. You're gonna be like, oh, who's that? The tin man? It's just Brittany. She's just a tin man today. Alright. This is never gonna come off. And then again, I still have that Maybelline, there we go, on my hand too. The color tattoo. Alright, so that's the platinum color. And these bags are really, really adorable. I do like that each of them come individually packed inside of, you know, this little bag. I don't really know what the point of having it all, I mean, maybe it's because I bought a ton of them, that's why I'm like, why do you need all that? Why do you need all that packaging? But if you are just buying one, then I guess I could see it. This next one I bought is number 4, Golden Lights. Also, same packaging. One of these doesn't have the tray in it. I pulled the tray out of one and put it somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. It's somewhere. And this one was the first one I tried to use. Is it already open? Okay. And had no success with. I completely screwed up all of my eye makeup, which pissed me off. I had to figure out how to salvage it. It was just a mess. So this is the Golden Lights. I will swatch it for you. I'm actually going to just apply the primer though, because that seems to work the best as to showcase the color of them. They all have the same texture and consistency. So I wouldn't say like, oh, this one might work better by itself. To me, they all work the same. So yes, this definitely, I wish I would have tried this one the first 2 times that I attempted this. So this is the Golden Lights on one coat. Very beautiful. I'm sure you can build it up. Yeah, oh yeah, you can build it up. You can definitely build it up. See? Like, I just put a second coat here, but not here. You see how you can tell the difference? So, very beautiful. I like this one. This is more of a gold. I wouldn't say it's a rose gold, but it does have a slight pinky hue to it, in my opinion. To others, it might not. To me, it does. So, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if any of you have ever refinished furniture or anything like that, but they have this stuff called Rub and Buff. And it kind of reminds me of that, because you just like rub it in and it turns it a different color. Like it's a metallic, turns it a different metallic color. What am I talking about? I'm talking to myself. I dropped one. Or did I? No, I definitely dropped. Sorry. I'm back. Alright, so this next color I have is called Ultramarine. It's a bluish color, and I have not even swatched these yet. I'm actually kind of excited because this was one of the ones that I was like, that is so different, and I'm liking more of the bluish colors. I like to have blue incorporated in my eye look right now. Probably not the best for my eye color considering I have blue eyes, but you know what? I'm a firm believer of makeup has no rules, and if I want blue eyeshadow with my blue eyes, I'm going to have it. I'm going to rock it. Oh, wow. So, again, cute packaging. It looks like this. As you can see, it has not even been touched. Oh, wow. This one's actually, I don't know if it's, actually, I'm going to try it with a different finger. This one has more of a creamy, like, texture. And this one, I just rubbed the oil on my finger with, and this one, or the oil onto my hand with, and this one doesn't. So, I might be wrong about this one possibly applying better by itself, because this is what it ends up looking like. It is slightly patchy, but I don't know. It could be because of me applying it where the oil is. See, it's still a little bit patchy, but not as much. It kind of fades off at the end, which is normal because obviously the shadow eventually has to run out. It's not going to go all across your body. If I just keep moving my finger down, it's not going to keep going with it. So, it's not in, I take it back. It's not patchy. Up here, it is slightly, I don't know if you can see it or not. There is like slight discoloration going on, but with this one, it's actually a lot creamier. So I like this one. This would probably be one that you would want to use like if you did a smoky eye and wanted to kind of have a little bit more of a dramatic effect, which I'm pretty sure you've heard a gazillion times, because honestly, blue in a smoky eye does look amazing. It just does. I mean, I'm sure every other YouTuber in the universe or the beauty world who's ever discussed with you a smoky eye has brought up the fact that a blue would go great in it, because it just does. It brings a slight pop of color. It brings out a little more drama. I love it. But I would probably use this. These are actually, hold on. Let me check. Grab my angled eyeliner brush and let me see. I wouldn't say it's the best to use as an eyeliner, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's the worst. You could get away with it. You could use it. If you wanted to use this as an eyeliner, I'd say go for it. It would work. Alright, we'll put this away now that my arm is looking bruised. So not only do I look like the Tin Man, but I am also going to look like I have been shoving my fist into walls or something that causes bruises. This next one is number 6. Sorry. You know how you never can know? There's no line. 6. Gunmetal. And this is the one that I must have the tray from. Even though I've never even used this one, I must have just grabbed it out of here. I grabbed the tray to use for like mixing because I have to mix like foundations sometimes because sometimes they're too dark, and so I pulled it out for mixing. So this is the gunmetal, and this is a very, very dark charcoal gray, or a gunmetal gray, you know, because that's why it's called gunmetal. Alright, taking a finger that I didn't just have oil on and applying it. Alright, so this too has that same consistency. Wait. Yeah, it has the same consistency as this one is with the oil, this one is without, as the blue. I will say this though, that these colors, when you don't mix them with the oil, do settle in fine lines. And if you have if you're putting it anywhere other than your eyelid, which I don't really know why you would do that. I mean, to each their own, right? I just got done saying makeup has no rules. It does settle into fine lines. So if you were to put it anywhere over here and you had any type of fine lines out there, it would settle within them and it would actually make them worse. Well, not make them worse. It would definitely make everybody notice them more. They would show up worse. Alright. And the last one that I have for you today is number 6, Night's Galaxy. Now, I'm kind of excited for this one. Hopefully I don't have any blue. I'm going to end up with like sparkles all over my face. Really, Brittany? Yeah, put your swatching finger right next to your nose. Sorry, I had to check to make sure I didn't end up with like a big giant black mark like right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Allergy season is all around the corner. Sneezy. It's horrible. I'm so horrible. Alright. Are you serious right now? Get out of the package! Alright. So, this is Night's Galaxy. It is a black. I don't know if you can see it. It's not matte. It does look matte here. Let's see if I can catch any of it. It does. It appears as though it does have some glitter in it. I don't know if it's going to be able to show up on camera or not. Let me see if I turn. No, I don't have. That light's not plugged in right now. But it does have a little bit of glitter in it. Maybe it'll show up better on my hand. Alright, getting out the oil. And again, this one appears to have that same texture as the other two. The actual metal ones, like the platinum and the, what was it? The gold one. Those ones were very, when you touched them, they kind of broke apart. They literally imitated the way that it would be if you had the Stila foils. But these ones are not the same. They are more of a gel-like consistency. And again, I'm going to swatch it with and without. So, they're very patchy. Very patchy. I'm sure that you could work with them and get them to be more opaque and not as patchy, but it doesn't deter me. And there is actually glitter in it. You probably can't see it. But there is there's like micro glitter in here. Have any of you guys seen that TV show, Emerald City? It reminds me of the witch's hands, how they're always black from the poppy seeds, I think it was. So, but yeah. All in all, I like these. I have not tried but a couple of them on my eyes, but now that I know that it's a lot easier to use if you apply the primer first as opposed to mixing it, because I tried to apply it dry without the primer. I tried to apply it mixed with the primer, but I had not tried it yet using just the primer. So, yeah, they turned out to work. They work a lot better, and now that I know that, I will probably be using it a lot more often. I thought, great, now I bought these, I don't know how to use them, and are going to end up sitting there because I have no freaking clue. But no, I figured it out. We figured it out together. But, yeah, that's all that I have. All in all, I have to say that these are, I think these were around, on ASOS, they were like $12. I think that if you order them on ULTA.com, that they are around $15 to $17. I'm not exactly sure. I checked with them before I ordered them off the ASOS site, and the shipping wasn't that long either. I think ASOS might be a UK company? No? No. They have a US, I'm a liar. I'm a giant liar. Pants on fire. I'm a giant liar. No, they have, a US website at least, because it did prompt me to the US version of it. But, no, I did like them. They were a great price. Now that I know how to use them, I will be using them more often. And the shipping wasn't that long. I think it took around 5 days or something, even less probably. I think it wasn't that long. I don't keep track of shipping all the time. But I want to say that it wasn't that long at all. So, great price, great product, a lot less than the Stila ones. I think the Stila ones are like $22 to $30. I'm not exactly sure exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of exactly's here today. They're all over. But I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure because I can't say exactly, so I'm not sure. What am I doing? I'm not sure exactly how much they cost, but I am sure that the model's own were cheaper than those, and they seem, as far as the gold ones, because I have tested out tried at Ulta the Stila ones. I wanted to know what they felt like compared to this one. So after I bought these, I did go to the Ulta when I went to Ulta, because I don't know if I've told you guys before, but getting to Ulta is a hassle. It's an hour and a half away. With 3 kids in a car, an hour and a half is forever, and I'm one of those people who I have driver's anxiety, so I can't go very far by myself in a vehicle, or else I start getting anxiety, especially like when I don't know where I'm going. And the fact that we move a lot means that I never know where I'm going. I never know where I'm at. I never know where I'm going. So 3 kids in a car. My husband doesn't necessarily love making the trip to Ulta all the time. So when I went in there, I did though test them and try them on my hand, and they did feel identically to this one. I think that the Stila ones might be a little bit creamier and apply a little bit better dry, but for the price, it's still workable. It's definitely not crap whatsoever. It is good product, and I actually do enjoy it. I will not be going and buying the Stila ones, only because I have these ones, and they work perfectly fine. As far as duping goes, I wouldn't know. Obviously, it's not like, hey, by the way, Ulta, I'm bringing my own product in to test next to your product, because at the time, they did not have these products at Ulta. They only had these. I just so happened to discover these items on ASOS, and literally it seems like every time I go to order something, it pops up on Ulta. It was the same thing with the Tam Beauty Makeup Revolution stuff. I was ordering those, and next thing I know, I'm looking on Ulta, and Ulta has them in stock, and I'm like, wait, I've been searching for these forever. Like, I saw them on a like a dupe post, and I was like, ooh, those are good, I think I want to try those, and I never could find them, and then finally I found them on Tam Beauty, and then I was contemplating ordering them, and then when I did finally order them, next thing I know, Ulta has them popped up on their site. Or when I go to order them, Ulta has them popped up on their site for cheaper while they were on sale. They had like buy two, get one free. So I bought them. Anyways, I'm rambling, and you guys don't want to hear about like all the random stuff that comes into my brain. I could sit here forever and just talk to you. And by talk to you, I mean talk to my beautiful phone, and hope that the viewers out there are actually watching and listening to what I have to say and commenting. And then maybe next time I can be like, oh, hey, by the way, I remember when so-and-so said this. Wasn't that hilarious? Or so-and-so said that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And you can comment, subscribe, do whatever, wherever these boxes may show up, because everywhere that you go, they're always different, phone. If you're on a television, it's nowhere, because I watch YouTube on my TV and I can never find it. You can't see comments. I can only see it on my phone. So sometimes it's here on a computer, sometimes it's down there, sometimes it's, I don't know. Maybe you got a separate thing open looking at comments. Who knows? But anyways, do what you do, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video, my beautiful unicorns. Mwah.